Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, the 25th of May. It feels like no time at all. And here we are, our thought for the day. As we rejoice in the gift of this new day, so may the light of your presence, O God, set our hearts on fire with love for you, now and forever. Amen. I'm going to read from the 67th Psalm. May God be gracious to us and bless us, and make his face to shine upon us, that your way may be known upon earth, your saving power among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let the peoples praise you. This week, Julia, Kate and I are going to be reading a poem that maybe lifts us out of this time that we're living in and gives us other things to think about and reflect on. But the first thing I want to say before I begin is something that some of you might regard as political. And those of you who know me know that I don't like being political. However, there are times that we need to say what needs to be said. A colleague of mine shared this story on Facebook last night, and I think it's pertinent to the days we're living in. A retired minister's son, a few weeks ago, took his wife to the hospital because she had breathing problems. As he dropped her off, he sat in the car park with his 3 kids, aged 1, 7 and slightly older. And he considered the possibility for a long time that might have been the last time he sees her. And then he thought a little bit more about the practical realities of being a single dad for the next few days or weeks or even months as his wife struggled and got better. He drove home from the hospital, and on the way home from the hospital he passed his parents' house, and at no point did that young dad think or even consider stopping to speak to his parents or asking them for childcare, because, as he said, the message was stay at home, keep everyone safe. As, like many people in my profession, we have stood in cemeteries and crematoriums in the last few weeks and just reflected on the sadness of watching 2 daughters or 2 sons or 1 son and another son far away watching on streaming. We have been touched by the sadness and the frailty and the horror of these days, and I cannot begin to imagine the pain and the grief those who have lived through illness and death and not been able to attend a funeral service for their loved ones. That doesn't mean that we can do the same as some other people may have done. The message is still stay at home. The message is still keep our community safe. For those who've lost the moral majority or the moral high ground, that is for them to deal with in the days and weeks and months to come. But for us, it is for us to keep our communities safe, our communities healthy, and our communities looking forward to the future. I want to read for you, after that Janet rant, W.B. Yeats' poem, Wild Swans at Coole. Maybe it'll lift us a little out of our days. It talks about the frailty of human life and the passing of time. The trees are in their autumn beauty. The woodland's paths are dry. Under the October twilight the water mirrors a still sky. Upon the brimming water among the stones are 59 swans. The 19th autumn has come upon me first since I first made my count. I saw before I had well finished all suddenly mount and scatter, wheeling in great broken rings upon their clamorous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight the first time on the shore the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread. Unwearied still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold, companionable streams or climb the air, their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest, wander where they will, attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water, mysterious, beautiful, among what rushes will they build? By what lake's edge or pool delight men's eyes when I awake some day to find they have flown away? Lovely images, lovely thoughts, encouraging words in a time of challenge. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. I hope you have a very fulfilling day. Or if you can't, have a very gentle day. And look after each other. Until another day. I'll see you soon.